Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 229. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I go through just a couple of pages, a few pages of the Durham Skywriter. Like I said, check out the rest when you have time. And basically, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page to join me on camera, to promote your business, say hello, etc. If you could share this out, that would be super awesome, because then more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let's start out with the word page, checking my notes here. Let's go to the word page, which is the nonprofit and government information page, where there are some really, really good programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, the city, county, and state. Get help with your heating bill, your water bill, connect to the city's sewer system if you're on a septic system, if you live in the Northeast Creek area. Also, you can get tax prep done for free. So, and Roxanne is watching from YouTube. I just today, as promised, I listed Seizure the Day, which is Roxanne Davenport's great show. It's on YouTube. The name of the channel is also Seizure the Day. It's all about epilepsy. So the next show, she's telling me how she's lining up guests, very exciting guests for the future. So I think the next show is going to be Election Day, right? March 5th, Tuesday coming. So if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments there, Roxanne. But welcome to the show as always. And sometimes she next week. Okay, so that's the 5th. Okay, awesome. So let's get started with the word page here. Let's see. So scrolling down to Duke Clinical. Let me scroll down to that and see what's going on. So wait, I'm almost there. The Duke Clinical and Translational Science Institute, okay, they're holding a virtual community conversation. It's going to be Tuesday, March 5th. We were just talking about March 5th, even though Roxanne says they might change the date, but we'll see. But on March 5th from 5:30 until 7, they're going to have a community conversation. Basically, they're looking to hear from caregivers. Now, this is really specific. They're looking for caregivers who have helped people who suffered a broken bone and had to spend time in a rehabilitation or nursing facility before being able to return home. So they want to hear from you. They want to hear you talk about ways to prevent injuries from falls, which is really important, especially if you're older. Also, they want you to talk about your personal perspectives. And if you could give tips on how to communicate with nursing home patients, they'd appreciate that as well. So if you want to attend, contact Daphne Lancaster. I have her phone number and email address, so you can get that link. And so if you do register and you do participate as a caregiver fitting those specific criteria, you can get a $50 gift card at the end, because they do appreciate your time and also giving them information that they need. All righty. You can vote early. March 5th, after all, is this coming Tuesday. If you know you're already going to be tied up at meetings or busy or out of town or whatever, go ahead and vote early. So you go to the word page, durhamskywriter.com, go to the word page, and then you scroll down to Durham County Board of Elections. That lists the hours and the locations where you can vote early. I'll just read them off real quick. Durham County Main Library, North Regional, East Regional, South Regional Libraries, Duke University's Karsh Alumni Center, North Carolina Central University's Turner Law Building, and also the Eno River Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. That's a mouthful. So if you want to vote early, you are most welcome to do so. Okay, let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center. First, I do want to mention Tomorrow is the deadline. Durham Parks and Recreation, celebrating 100 years. They're holding a cover art contest to see which young person's art can be on the cover of Playmore magazine. And so, wait, what's Roxanne saying? People can ask for a voter form if they can't go to the house and mail it in. Yes, you can definitely do that. I have all the different ways that you can vote on the legal page, actually. Thank you, Roxanne, because that's really important. A lot of people forget that there's more than one way to vote. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see. Where was I? So I have the hours. Very important to know the hours so you don't get there at the wrong time. So yeah, all these places are open at certain hours, and you can go ahead and vote. Okay. Oh, it's talking about the cover art contest, right? Yes. You have to be between 5 and 18. So help your child to formulate their ideas so they can express the ideas about Durham Parks and Recreation. In fact, they try to help out by listing 5 themes, them being history and vision of the future, play and happiness, health and wellness, nature and outdoors, and social equity. I know that's a little abstract, but yeah. So anyway, get your child's art in by end of day tomorrow. It could be in the form of a very creative photograph or a drawing, painting. So just check it out and see if your child can get something together by end of day tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Now let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, where they have free classes online offered by community colleges across the state, including the community college, probably where Roxanne is living. I think you live near, you told me, it's in Henderson. Is it in Henderson? I forget which county. But anyway, these community colleges across the state, they offer these wonderful free classes. You can be anywhere. They don't care which county you live in or whatever. Go ahead and attend these classes because they're really Forsyth, that's it. Forsyth County, yes. Because I remember seeing them listed. I don't know if you know about these classes, Roxanne, but they're really great. So anyway, let's see. You know what, Roxanne? Put together a class and see if you can lead it, because these classes are online. How you tried to get legislation passed so that at least one teacher per school would know what to do if someone had an epileptic seizure. Very important to know because a lot of us are operating from antiquated ideas. We need to learn better. Maybe you can do the same for businesses, not to force companies to, not in terms of legislation, but just in terms of knowledge. Maybe there should be, because just think, every business that's sizable has, what are they called? Fire. I was one when I was at Sergeant Lundy in Chicago. I forget what the word is, fire marshal or something. Anyway, you volunteer to help everybody to get out in case of fire, so they know which exit, how to get down the stairs the quickest, which door to go out, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah. So maybe you could do the same for businesses because you can actually put together something where you can get paid, because they'll pay you to come in to speak to their employees, to teach them what to do if someone has an epileptic seizure, And of course, she's saying, I should. Yes, you should. Look into it. Because when you have knowledge, you get paid for it. I've made money at all the Durham County libraries giving workshops, writing workshops. So if you have special knowledge, go ahead and get paid for it. I'm just saying. That goes for everybody out there. Okay, let me continue. It's lunch hour, so I'm going to make this quick so you can enjoy your lunch, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. Okay, so the free classes today, with it being Thursday, the 29th, last day of February. Wow. Here's some classes. From 6 until 7:30, validating your business idea. That's a great one because then you can kick around some ideas, saying, could that really be a business? And you can find out. That's a good one. 6 until 7:30. Here's another one from 6 until 8. Airbnb Hosting 101, a beginner's masterclass, part 2. And I guess if you missed part 1, go ahead and attend anyway, because usually they catch you up anyhow, because these classes are free. Why not? Here's another class from 6 until 8, Finding the Perfect Product, how to find merchandise to sell online. That sounds like a really, really good one. And Roxanne is saying, my daughter works at a veterinarian's office, and the pet owner had her first seizure. My daughter had to tell people what to do. Oh my God. Probably might have saved her life or whatever. See, gotta have the knowledge. That's wonderful. I know your daughter really felt at the top of the world that she helped someone like that. Wow. Yeah, that's really whew. Okay. I'm glad you said that. Yeah, that really lets me know the knowledge needs to be spread. So look into this, Roxanne. Let's talk about it. And we need to approach the American Red Cross. I actually called, and the gentleman wasn't in, but we need to call the American Red Cross and see if they can offer a class. Just saying. Or if you could be the one to offer the class, because the students are paying for the class, so somebody's getting paid. So let's continue. Let's go now to the, oh wait, one more thing. One more thing. We scroll down to 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟. 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 is for relatives and friends of people with addictions. So you go through your own 12-step program, figure out ways to understand and support your loved ones, get your questions answered, find out what to do. So the next 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟 meeting is tonight from 5 until 6 at Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church, 2200 South Alston Avenue. And of course, it's free. Okay, let's go to the health page, to your health, where I do have got your COVID numbers. If you're interested, there, you can enter the info, get those numbers. NAMI has something going on, so let's scroll down to NAMI. Oh, thank you. Great idea. Well, I'm a pretty good idea person. Okay. NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. So tonight, with it being Thursday, from 7 until 9, they're going to have the Stress and Anxiety Support Group for African Americans. This is where Black folks get together, talk about stuff, get some support, get some resources, and what's discussed in the room stays in the room. So it's free, and it's not a free-for-all. Someone is there from NAMI Durham to guide the conversation, not let it get too much out of control, so to speak. So it's from 7 until 9. So definitely click on the link, get more information, and that Zoom link. Okay, there's something for people with Parkinson's. Let me scroll down. This is so nice at the American Dance Festival. They offer 3 days a week, free classes for people with Parkinson's and their caregivers. So today, PWR Moves, Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. That's the name of the class. That's today, 2 until 3:15, totally free. They're located at 721 Broad Street. So that's right by, it's in between Whole Foods and High Strung, the music store, closer to High Strung. So there's a phone number to call, and there's a link so that you can sign up so they can know you're coming. Now, tomorrow, suppose you can't make it today, okay? Maybe somebody else has the car, or you just can't go. So tomorrow, they're going to have a virtual class, and it's called Virtual Dance for Parkinson's. It's on Zoom, and it will be tomorrow from 11 until 12:15. So you still have to sign up. So go ahead. You can call and get information, and you can also click on the link and sign up for that. Okay, let's go to, oh wait, Blood Connection's having a blood drive. I'm so glad I take notes. Otherwise, I'd be leaving stuff out. So Blood Connection, they're collecting blood donations, and if you could help, I know they really appreciate that. So today they're at Duke 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗬. If you're affiliated with Duke University, you might know what that is. But it's 311 Trent Drive, and it's from 3 until 6:30. I do know that there's a parking garage right there on Trent Drive, and it's extremely affordable. It's like $2 an hour. Also, They will be at the Triangle Restoration Dentistry, 1920 Highway 54, Suite 410. And that's from 3 until 6:30. And I know you can't read it, but let me just show you. Got information about Roxanne's show called Seizure the Day. So even though the show might not air until, and it's a live show, on March 5th, Roxanne's thinking about it while she's lining up her guests. But go ahead and subscribe to the channel just so you know, and you can get those notifications, and then you won't miss it. Oh, I need to do that. Okay, as soon as we're done here, let me write this down. I think I'm already subscribed, but let me just make sure. Subscribe to Seizure the Day. Okay, so I'm going to do it, and now you can do it as well. All righty, let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's shaking at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Free activities, free parking, free membership, really great place to hang out. And if you happen to live north, there's Little River. Don't forget, there's a Little River Senior Center as well. And they also have activities, and they also have free lunches. Let me give you their address real quick. Little River Senior Center is part of the Little River Community Complex, 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. So it's Durham County, but Bahama is like I don't know if township is, I wouldn't say suburb. Township? I'm not sure what it's called. But anyway, it's part of Durham. So if you live in northern Durham, then go ahead and check them out as well, because they also have fun, and they have a full-size gymnasium. Well, it used to be a school, so they have the whole building to themselves. It's really great. So anyway, let me continue here. And what events am I promoting today? Let's see. Oh, playing with music. That is today. Bring your instrument to the Durham Center for Senior Life. You don't have to register. Bring your instrument, your tuba, your dulcimer, whatever you got, piccolo, and everybody gets together and they play music and improvise together if you know how. And even if you don't know how, try it out. What are they going to do? So it should be lots of fun. So this afternoon from 3 until 4:30, tell Danny I said hello. He also runs the Acoustic Guitar Club, and sometimes I join in on Wednesdays. But today, 3 until 4:30, playing with music. All instruments are welcome. Take your 𝗵𝗓𝗡, your thumb piano, 𝗵𝗓𝗡, whatever you got, timpani. I'm sure they will welcome all musical instruments, because it should be really, really fun. Now, tomorrow, DCSL singers, they're meeting from 9 until 10. You don't have to register. They'll be in the theater, and you don't have to, try out. I mean, it's a sing-along. So they're not looking for, the best singers in the world. They just want people who love to sing. So if you love to sing, go ahead and join. 9 until 10 tomorrow in the theater of the Durham Center for Senior Life. Okay, I think that's it for the special. Oh, wait, one more thing on the Senior Scope page. Well, there's more than one more thing. There's lots on the Senior Scope page, but I do want to remind you to sign up for the Durham Senior Games and Silver Arts Showcase. And I'm wondering where you live, Roxanne. Do you have senior games too? I know it's statewide. I know the winners from the different cities get together and compete in Raleigh at the big one. But the Durham Senior Games, you have to register, You register by next Friday, March 8th. And you can register by going to Edison Johnson, Holton, IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Lyon Park, Walltown Park, W.D. Hill. So you can pick up a packet and also a flyer from Senior Pharmacist. And also you can just call and they'll send you a packet, or you can go downtown to their office on Cleveland Street. You can do that as well. Registration fees are $18, $16 if you have a Play More card. There's an extra fee if you play golf, because they have to rent out the course, or however you do it with golf. It's going to cost a little extra, no big deal. So it should be lots of fun. So the senior games, we're talking golf, basketball, pickleball, table tennis. I think they do the throwing football thing, horseshoes, all kinds of great sports, and shuffleboard. Silver Arts Showcase is the arts. So we're talking photography, writing, heritage crafts, regular crafts, storytelling, stand-up comedy, lots of fun. So the actual games and showcase, April 15th to May 2nd. So put that on your calendar and don't forget to sign up by next Friday. Alrighty, now let's go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. Let's see what's happening. There we are. We're scrolling down to 29. Tomorrow's March 1st. How did that happen? Okay, 29. Am I right? Yes. Okay, so let's see. Catholic Charities, they're running the Durham Community Food Pantry. So you have a half hour, 30 minutes, 35 minutes to get to 2020 Chapel Hill Road, Suite 30 in the Lakewood Shopping Center. Basically, you go there, as long as you're in the door by 1, you can talk to a social worker and they, they sign you up, let you, they find out what you need. They give you food, enough for like a week. And then let them know what else you need. They have diapers, they have pull-ups, almost a new age, newborn to toddler, and then the big ones for adults. And you never know what they have out back. People are always making donations. Sometimes they have coats, shoes, clothing for adults, for children. You never know. Sometimes they just lay everything out on the side. And after they get their groceries, their food rather, then people go through the giveaway clothes. So just let them know what you need and they might have it. So get in the door if you can by 1 o'clock. And that's Catholic Charities running the Durham Community Food Pantry. Okay. Now, if you like music, Wake Moody is a pop and soul singer-songwriter, and he's playing live at Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. It's the Taking Back Thursday live concert series, so it's out of doors. It's a little airish today, but they do have overhead heaters, so you should be okay. It's free. He'll be playing until 2, and they have food and beverages available for purchase. New Visions of Africa restaurant at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They'll be giving away meals today for people. They do this every weekday for people who are in need. So from 3 until 6, just head over there and get a meal. They'll hand it right to you, which you can enjoy outside on one of their picnic tables. It's a little cool out. You might want to take it home. They are served by the 5 and the 5K bus. Okay, now a special book harvest is happening today. Usually their bilingual story times for young children are Thursday mornings, but they're having an additional one today, 3:30 until 4:30. They're celebrating Black Children's Book Week, a free event for young Black kids, actually all children, but especially celebrating Black Children's Book Week. So everybody's welcome. Let's just celebrate reading. Okay, a special Storytime celebration. It's going to be today, 3:30 until 4:30. So the featured story is going to be in both English and Spanish. It's called Spending Time with Mommy, which sounds very cute. And then afterwards, they're going to have fun activities. Now, this is for young ones, I think up to age, let's just say up to toddler age. So each family afterwards will get a free book to take home, which should be really sweet. It's free admission, but this is not an auditorium-sized building, so be sure to go ahead and click. Hopefully they're not full already, and see if you can get in. Their address is 2501 University Drive. That's right where 15501 begins, that little mall, right where on University Drive, where if you turn right, you end up going up 15501. Okay, High Wire Brewing Durham, as they always do every Thursday from 6 until 8. They're hosting the mini pop-up market. It's free, and basically they choose one arts and crafts vendor. They set up shop, and then everybody gets to see their art. They can make some purchases if they like. Otherwise, they could just admire the art. It's a great way for artists to get out there. So I do have a link so you can fill out the form if you are an artist and you'd like to take part in the mini pop-up market in Golden Belt. The official address is 800 Taylor Street from 6 until 8. Also happening every Thursday, the Triangle Turtles and Hares Running Group. They have their Thursday evening run, 6:30 until 9:30, and everybody's going to meet over there by Tomato Jake's in the parking lot, not in the pizza place, in the parking lot. This is 8202 Renaissance Parkway, so it's south of Streets at South Point, off of Renaissance, over there by Target. If you know where Target is, you know where it is. So you might want to bring a headlamp because it'll be, kind of dark out running along the trail there. Okay. I apologize for the names that I will try to pronounce and my inability to speak French. Let me take a sip of water for this one. This is going to be a little challenging. Sacre bleu. Okay. The Center for French and Francophone Studies at Duke University, the John Hope Franklin Humanities Institute, and the 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟𝗧𝗬 and Université PCL will co-host a Night of Ideas Durham. So this is going to be held at the Durham County Main Library downtown, 300 North Roxborough Street. This is going to be tonight from 7 until 11. They're not even usually open that late. So this is really special. They're going to have special guests, including artists and scholars 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟𝗧𝗬, Tobin Lee Freed, Kofi Boone, Leon Alix Mazo, Sébastien Marot, Emmanuel Cunnington-Sabot, and 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗟𝗧𝗬. They'll be exploring a quote from Black architect Julian F. Bailey, which is, "The shadows are all mine." Basically, they will be discussing environmental, technological, and political challenges to social justice. And the Black architect, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, Bailey, but he designed some of Duke's campus, including Duke University Chapel. When my mom, who's from Durham, she was here visiting the family, and they went to Duke Chapel. They were celebrating something. And I remember Mom saying that they wanted to honor the family of the architect of Duke University Chapel. And these Black folks walked up the aisle, and Mom said people were like, oh, wow, they didn't know, that the architect was Black. But anyway, this should be a really beautiful night of ideas, talking about social justice, talking about the environmental, technological, and political challenges to that. It is a free event. It doesn't say here that you have to sign up, or it's in the library, so it's free. But they don't say you have to sign up. They do have a very large auditorium at the new, beautiful main library, but you might want to get there before 7, just in case. Sounds like a beautiful event. Now tomorrow, with it being the 1st of March, believe it or not, line dancing with Jitterbug. This is going to be at IR Home Senior Center, also known as Campus Hills Recreation Center, 2000 South Austin Avenue. That's going to be tomorrow from 9 until 10. Learn all the greatest and latest line dances. That should be lots of fun. Now, if you like coffee, Counterculture Coffee from 10 until 11. They're going to have tasting at 10. 812 Mallard Avenue. This is where you enjoy sampling different flavors of coffee. You talk coffee. You hang out with people who love coffee and just start out the day with a nice boost of caffeine. There you go. Oh, one more thing. The Salvation Army of Durham, they're having Free Food Friday, as they do every Friday, starting at 10 while supplies last. So if you have your current ID, try to have it on you. If you don't, I'm sure it's not that big a deal. But basically, you line up starting at 10, try to get there maybe a little early, and then you can get some canned goods, meats, drinks, snacks, hygiene items, sometimes even pet food. If you have a strong bag They might run out of bags, and they might run out of food too. That's why it's while supplies last. But bring a strong bag if you happen to have one. If you're interested in volunteering, they might need you, so you can call the number and see if they need you. If they do need you, you probably have to get there around 8-ish. And that address is 909 Liberty Street. All righty. Oh, one more thing. The Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church, they have the All Recovery Support Group meeting for people who are in different programs dealing with addiction. So they give them support and encouragement. That will be at noon, 1209 North Elizabeth Street. All righty. Put my iPad down. Let's look at the weather. It's not what it was yesterday. I tell you what. It's only 48 degrees, but I'm not mad because it's the middle of winter. So it's 48, no big deal. It's partly sunny. It's going up to 52, which is good enough. Now let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Ooh, it might rain tomorrow. 51 degrees, 60% chance of rain tomorrow. And then see, this is what I like. 61, back up to 61 for the weekend. I love that. Oh, 60% chance of rain on Saturday, though. But still, 61 degrees. Can't beat it. Or can you? Because Sunday, 64. I'm loving it. Okay, it's going to be all 60s next week. Is that crazy? 64 Sunday, 66 Monday, 67 Tuesday, 66 Wednesday, 70 Thursday. Crazy. I'm loving it. I don't know about you, but I am totally loving this. But don't forget, just because we're having an unusually warm winter, don't forget, if you have fallen behind in your heating bill, if you're like me and you have your heating bill is electric, your system is electric, that means if you've fallen behind, it can be your light bill because it's all electric. So just know that however you get your heat, go ahead and sign up for that 𝗕𝗓𝗧𝗬 program if you're low income. If you're not sure, if you're low income, if you think you might be making a little bit too much, apply anyway. At very worst, they'll say no. So, wouldn't kill you. So go ahead and sign up anyway. I do have all that information on the senior page and also on the word page. You don't have to be any particular age to be on the low income energy assistance program, but you do have until the end of March to sign up. And it's a good time to go ahead and catch up because, like I said, if your heating bill is electric, then that will include, your lighting bill, which means if you've fallen behind, regardless of the reason, then, that's all the more reason to go ahead and sign up. Oh, and Roxanne's saying, wow. I missed out why she's saying, why are you saying, wow? The timing is such that I don't know what the wow's about. And don't forget, folks, to go ahead and subscribe to the Seizure the Day YouTube channel. That's Roxanne's channel right there on YouTube. So I'm giving her a chance to type out why she said wow. And then I'll let you go because I gotta, what time is it? I gotta hit the streets. Gotta hit or streets, as we say back home in Chicago, sending or dispensing information from senior pharmacists. If you need help accessing, if you're a senior and you need help accessing medications, if you can't afford the medications that you're supposed to be taking, contact senior pharmacists. And all the information is on the Senior Scope page, and they can definitely help you out. They can help you navigate Medicare, etc. Oh, the weather, yeah. Yeah, the weather. That's what Roxanne's talking about. It's incredible. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it every day. I'm loving this. I mean, I haven't worn my winter coat yet. I'm still wearing my little puffy jacket. But as far as my big winter coat, it hasn't seen the light of day this year. And I'm happy for it. So with that, I'm going to leave you now. You have a beautiful day. Check on your elders, make sure they're okay. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Also know that I'm looking for different spots to do Bull City Hangout. So if you have a coffee shop or whatever, and you're thinking, hey, why not have Pat come do Bull City Hangout from the shop? And that way we can promote ourselves and maybe even give Pat a free beverage. It might work out. So let me know. My contact information is on the screen as I speak. With that, have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.